What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know.
The college football world, we have been mourning the loss of Darren Tank Lewis, former Texas A&M running back. If you guys didn't know about Darren Lewis, first team All-American as a running back, SWC Offensive Player of the Year, two-time first team All-WSC, SWC, and he was drafted to the Chicago Bears, where I think he only played until like 93, so he had like a 2 or 3 year career with them. Unfortunately, he passed away with metastatic squamous cell carcinoma cancer. I probably should have did my research a little bit more on what exactly that is. I'm sure probably one of you guys have that in your notes. But some things to note: broke Eric Dickerson's Southwest Conference rushing record. He was 55 years old. And one cool thing that you guys maybe have not known about him is in 1987, he was mentioned among top prospects coming out of high school next to Emmitt Smith. So if you want to see how highly touted this guy was in college, that's who he was, and had a pretty successful career in college as one of Texas A&M's best running backs. I think he ran for over like 5,000 yards as well.
Yep.
So Don, I know you probably got a couple more things on Mr. Darren Tank Lewis himself as well.
Yeah, he did run for over 5,000 yards in his 4 seasons with Texas A&M. His highlight season was 1,692 yards in 1988, and then again 1,691 in 1990. He kind of had his stock fall in the draft after a positive drug test at the combine. And like you said, he only played 33 games, 5 starts, and only rushed for 431 yards. So obviously the pro career didn't turn out to be what the college career was. Mm-hmm. And any type of cancer is not good to deal with. I'm glad he was allowed to leave being in prison to receive treatment, and when he entered hospice and everything. So I'm glad for that.
Yeah. Again, for respect for him and the families, everybody can Google all of what they want, regarding that. We're here to celebrate him as a football player.
Yep.
For being at Texas A&M. Hayden, any closer remarks to honor Mr. Darren Tank Lewis?
Yeah, like you guys mentioned before, NFL career did not go the way that you hoped it to go for anyone coming out of college. You hope, I know I do, we all do. We hope they all have a great NFL career. Sadly, that isn't the case, but he did have one hell of a college career. 4 years, 5,000 rushing yards, over one of the greats that is not talked about enough.
Yep. Like I said, he was mentioned along Emmitt Smith coming out of high school and things like that. And, rushing for 5,000 yards seems like a lost cause in today's world with NIL and, all the other various things of why players come out of college early, but they don't make them like they used to, man. So as a moment of silence for Darren and, his legacy at Texas A&M and what he brought to the game of football, just want to give a moment of silence before we move on to our next topic. All right. Just wanted to make sure that we honored our guy from Texas A&M. We know we got some Texas A&M fans in the house, so that was just a little bit for Tank Lewis and his family as well. May he rest in peace.